1 in 5 American adults have sleep apnea. That translates to 40 million people. About 1/3 of that number has moderate or severe sleep apnea, a disorder that stops their breathing repeatedly during sleep. This means the brain and the rest of the body may not get enough oxygen. Treatment often includes the use of a breathing assistance device at night, such as a continuous positive airway pressure, or CPAP machine. Meet Todd. He's a track and field coach who suffered from sleep apnea for his entire life. Todd's doctors have told him that he needs to sleep with his CPAP every night, but he has to travel all the time for track meets.
I feel comfortable traveling with the machine, right? I mean, you're able to break it down a little bit where it's a little bit smaller, but I don't ever travel with it,
Some airlines don't permit bringing it on board, and for long flights where he wants to sleep, he wouldn't fathom wearing the conspicuous, embarrassing device. This leaves Todd with two major dilemmas. First, when Todd falls asleep on the plane without his CPAP on, he snores aggressively, disrupting the peace of passengers. Second, when Todd arrives at his new destination and tries to sleep without his CPAP, he's in jeopardy of a dangerous situation.
Yourself in a hotel room, something like that could save somebody's life, actually, because there's people that die from sleep apnea, right?
We believe that Todd and thousands of other sleep apnea victims traveling without their CPAP machine need a more portable, intermediary device that can protect them from the shame and danger of traveling with sleep apnea. As airflow stops during Todd's sleep apnea episode, the oxygen level in his blood drops. His brain responds by briefly disturbing his sleep enough to kickstart breathing, which often resumes with a gasp or choking sound.
So the typical way that you measure O2 is it's called finger plethysmography. They put a little kind of clamp on your finger, and it's got a red light in it, and the red light shoots through your finger, and then it's got a receiver on the other side, and based on the wavelength passing through, there's a differential absorption of that by oxygenated and deoxygenated hemoglobin and determine your O2 levels.
The Safe Snore is an oxygen monitoring wristband device that detects when a person's heart rate drops to the zone of sleep apnea episode range and wakes the person up before their breathing reaches disruptive and dangerous levels. The Safe Snore takes traditional finger plethysmography technology and packages it into a wristband comfortable and portable enough to meet all of Todd's travel needs. When the laser detects that Todd's O2 levels are dropping to a dangerous rate, the Safe Snore vibrates intensely and lulls him out of sleep. This way, Todd will wake up before his sleep apnea episode intensifies to create the ear-splitting, distressing snoring that bothers fellow travelers and means danger. With Safe Snore, Todd can rest easy knowing that both he and his runners will be refreshed for race day so they can take the gold.